All right, welcome back, boys and girls. Chapter 16, Practice 7. Okay, we have Practice 7, as you can see. I'm kind of going through it there. After that, we have 2 pages of a math journal and 2 pages of a thinking cap, and we are completely finished with Chapter 16. Pretty awesome. Here we go. Real-world problems, time and temperature. Solve. Number 1. A watch is 15 minutes slow. It shows 12:50 a.m. What is the actual time? So the time on the watch is going to show a time that's slower than the real time or behind the real time. So for us, if it's 12:50 on the watch, we're going to have to go 15 minutes forward from 12:50. So 10 minutes makes it 1 o'clock, and the other 5 is 1:05 a.m. Okay, the timeline, you can kind of go 12:50 and then 1 and then 1:05 if it helps in the timeline, drawing it right through there. A clock is 20 minutes fast. So this time we're going to kind of do the opposite, okay? Say it says 9:35 like it says right here, all right? If it's fast, that means the real time is earlier or before 9:35. So if we count back 20 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, our time is 9:15 p.m. Number 3, Joseph takes 50 minutes to install a software program. How long does he take to install 4 such software programs? Give your answer in hours and minutes. Okay, so if we were to take the 4 programs, we're going to do some multiplication in here, or repeated addition, and go 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50, or 4 times 50. 4 times 5 is 20 with a 0 is 200, right? Okay, so 200 minutes. But now we got to break that down into hours a minute. So if we have 200 minutes, okay, and that's like saying 20 minutes divided by 6 instead of 200 minutes divided by 60. Just take away the zeros. So 20 divided by 6, or 200 minutes divided by 60 minutes, would be 3 hours. Okay, 3 times 60 is 180, and then we have an extra 20 minutes, so 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's how long it took him to do that. Mr. Sperando left home at 6:35 a.m. He took 1 hour, 5 minutes to travel to his office. What time did he reach his office? Okay, he left home at 6:35, traveled for an hour, it's 7:35, and then the extra 5 minutes would be 7:40 a.m. Number 5, Elaine spends 5 hours, 30 minutes in school. If she reaches school at 9 o'clock a.m., what time does she leave school? So again, let's start at 9, okay? And we're going to count up 5 hours. So we have 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I know you can't see me right now, but I have 5 fingers up. That's my 5 hours. So it's 2, and then we have our 30 minutes to go yet. So 2:30. We flipped the noon there, so we got to switch it from a.m. to p.m. So 2:30 p.m. All right, number 6. Heather has a dance lesson after school. School ends at 2:55. It takes Heather 15 minutes to walk to her dance studio. After her 1 hour lesson, it takes Heather 15 minutes to walk home. What time does Heather get home? Okay, so we start at 2:55. And we walk for 15 minutes. So that would now be 3:10. Okay, 2:55, 5:10, 15. That's now, again, 3:10. All right. We practice for an hour. That's 4:10. And 15 minutes to walk home. So there's 4:10. For 15, 20, 25. So 4:25 p.m. TikTok? Yeah. Number 7. Derek takes 30 minutes to make 1 friendship bracelet. How many hours does he take to make 8 similar bracelets? So, for A, and then B is how many similar bracelets can he make in 10 hours. So Derek takes 30 minutes to make one bracelet. How many hours does he take to make 8 bracelets? So if each bracelet is a half an hour, you have 30, 1 hour, an hour and a half, 2 hours, that's 4, 2.5, 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. I have 8 fingers up at 4 hours, okay? So to make 8 bracelets, it's going to be 4 hours. How many bracelets can he make in 10 hours? Okay, so basically, if he is making 2 bracelets in 1 hour, so in 10 hours, so 1 times 10 is 10, and the 2 bracelets times 10 would be 20. So you go times 10, okay? So 1 hour times 10 is 10, 2 bracelets per hour times 10 is 20, so he can make 20 bracelets. Number 8. Hannah left home at 6:15 a.m. She took 1 hour 55-minute ride to Maple Park and 2 hours and 20 minutes to ride home. She did not spend any time at the park. Well, why go then? Okay, whatever. She just wanted to check out the park. How long did she spend riding in all, and what time did she return home? So I think an easy way to figure that out is first let's do how many hours and minutes she took riding. Okay, so we have 2 hours and 1 hour is, 3 hours. Okay, 55 minutes plus 20 minutes is 75 minutes. Now let's switch that to total hours and minutes. So we can't have the 75 minutes if we're doing it like that. So we got to take away 60 from the 75. That changes us from 3 hours now to 4 hours. And 75 minus 60 is 15. So 4 hours and 15 minutes, okay? Now remember, 4 hours, 15 minutes, right? Now, what time did she return home? So if she left at 6:15 a.m., let's count her hours. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I got 4 fingers up. That's 10:15 a.m. plus our 15 minutes for our 4 hours and 15 minutes would be 10:30 a.m. Yeah, here we go. 9. Twyla sews teddy bears. She takes, 3 hours and 40 minutes to sew the first teddy bear and 2 hours and 55 minutes to sew the second teddy bear. She finishes sewing the teddy bears at 8:10 p.m. What time did she start sewing? So again, let's put our hours and minutes together, okay? So we have 3 hours and 2 hours is 5 hours, okay? 40 minutes and the 55 minutes right here and right here. We have 4 plus 5 is 9, so 95 minutes. Now we got to break that into total hours and minutes, right? So let's take 60 away from 95, okay? And that's going to give us 35. And we're going to move that 60 over to the hours, so we go from 5 to 6. So it's 6 hours and 35 minutes. All right. So let's count back from 8, 10, 6 hours. So we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So right now it's 2:10. Okay. And then we have to take away the 35 minutes from 2:10, which is going to put us at 1, because it's before 2:10, right? 1:35. Okay, so again, we're taking away 35 minutes. So 10 minutes is 2 o'clock. 10 minutes from that is 1:50. 10 minutes from that is 1:40. And then the extra 5 minutes is 1:35. Counting backwards all the time. Alrighty, so again, 1:35 p.m. Alright, number 10. Jim finished work at 5:10 p.m. according to his watch. His watch was 15 minutes slow. What was the actual time he finished work? Well, if it says it's slow, that means he actually finished his work according to his watch 15 minutes later than that. So 15 minutes and 5:10 would be 5:25. Okay, 5:25 for A. B, he worked for 8 hours and 15 minutes. What was the actual time he started work? So we're going to do our work from 5:25 p.m., not from the 5:10 p.m., okay? So we're going to go backwards 8 hours and 15 minutes, starting at 5:25. So we're going to count back 8 hours. So we have 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9. I have my 8 hours up. So I have 9 right now, 9:25. Okay, 9:25 a.m. And then we also have to take away the 15 minutes, which makes it 9:10 a.m. So what was the actual work time that he started? 9:10 a.m. All right, 11. It was winter and the temperature outside was one of these. Well, we're going to pretend here that we live where we do live, and we're going to say it's 12 degrees Fahrenheit or below freezing, okay? It was very blank outside. Well, we have cool, warm, hot, or cold. I'm going to say cold, okay? Kate had set the heater to blank. I'm going to guess and say about 70 degrees. That's a good room temperature. And it was blank in the house. Warm. Okay? That's a nice temperature to have. That's kind of warm. Okay? She put a kettle of water to boil, and the temperature of the water was, oh, there's the boiling water, 212 degrees again. 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The water was blank enough to make a hot drink. It kind of gives you, it was hot enough to make a hot drink. That's kind of funny. All right. 12. Last one. We have 100 degrees, 50 degrees, hot, and cool. The temperature in the desert was a scorching. Ooh, vocabulary. Scorching. That's hot. Really, really hot. Okay? 100 degrees is pretty hot. Okay, 50 degrees is kind of cool. Answer on that, yes, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. We drank water to quench our thirst. The water was blank because it was in a cooler. Again, oh, Lily's dreaming. A cooler, so cool. Same word basically, right? All right. The water was cool. Math is cool. Keep cool. Have some fun, boys and girls. Till next time. Bye.